When the Salina South Cougars play, it's always the best music. This is game time.
Kidding me. Come on.
This popped up. Is that it?
Yeah. I'm
There
done.
it goes.
Okay.
It's going, it looks like.
All right, good. As long as it's going on somebody's phone.
Oh, no.
What happened?
It's not live. It doesn't look live.
It might be behind. I think it is.
It's up.
I don't know where you guys are getting. As long as it's going.
It's just repeating the same thing. Maybe not.
No, there's nothing there. That's what they're looking at.
Hold on, I was looking at the person right there.
Oh, I see.
It looked like he was just, yeah. Okay, but we're good.
Okay. Well, why is not mine not?
There's 5 people watching.
Well, we got quality internet, so.
Hey. Never mind. That's not. There's a couple minutes still. You're gonna still get
Don't stress me.
running. I'll turn the camera on anyway.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Salina Invitational Basketball Tournament game. We would like to thank our official tournament partners, Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic. Tonight's game is between the Liberal Redskins and the Concordia Panthers. This contest is being played in accordance with the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Each person is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this contest at the highest level of competition and show good sportsmanship towards opponents, visitors, and officials. And now for the starting lineups, beginning with the visiting team on the scoreboard, Liberal Redskins. He is a 5'9" senior, number 1, Malcolm Wiltshire. For the Panthers, he's a 5'7" senior, number 3, Nick Vanieri. For the Panthers, he's a 6'4" junior, number 32, Tyler Hobrock. Rounding out the lineup for the Redskins, he's a 5'11" senior, number 23, Embry Williams. And for the Panthers, he's a 6'6" senior, number 45, Chase Parker. The head coach for the Redskins is Trace Haskell.
Two starters both score in double figures. A.J. Ramirez, a 6'3" senior, averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds. And the final starter, Embry Williams, a 5'11" senior, averaging 13 points, 4 rebounds a game. This Redskins team coached by Trace Haskell. And it'll be Liberal basketball to start. Concordia on defense.
We've got a little different seat here tonight. Toby, we're right down here on the floor. We're not used to this, man. Usually stuck us in the corner someplace. So it'll be fun to watch here.
It'll be Liberal basketball. Concordia the home team, Liberal the visiting team here in this matchup in this game from the Salina Invitational Tournament. Concordia will take him in a man-to-man defense to start as Malcolm Wiltshire gets the ball, looks down low to A.J. Ramirez, and the ball stripped away and stolen by Wyatt Trost. Trost pushing up the floor. Wyatt with 12 steals to this point in the season. Picks up the handle as he gives it off in the corner to Chase Parker. Parker with the basketball, off out front to Nick Veneri. Veneri closely guarded out of the man-to-man by Alex Lopez. Veneri trying to find somewhere to go with it. Will give it off to Trost. Trost with the basketball, working against Embry Williams. Will swing it off to Chase Parker. Parker off out front to Hobrock, and now it's Veneri getting it on the right side. Nick, couple of dribbles, looking for a lob inside to Trost. Trost gonna get it knocked out of his hands as it'll go out of bounds on the baseline and stay with Concordia.
Very aggressive man-to-man defense right now by Liberal.
Concordia will inbound on the baseline. Trying to get it in, they get it to Wyatt Trost. Trost trapped down low, will give it off to Cav Colgren. Cav penetrates off to Chase Parker. Losing the handle on the ground, players diving for it, and a jump ball will stay with Concordia. So the Panthers will keep possession underneath their own bucket. A minute gone by here in this opening quarter, and we're scoreless between Concordia and Liberal. Cav Colgren to play it in. Looking for Parker, it's deflected. Veneri picks it up in the corner. Nick, a three. This one doesn't go. And the rebound hauled in by Ramirez for Liberal. Ramirez bringing it up the floor. Penetrates, kicks it off here on the near side. Miller driving, trapped on the baseline, looking for the kick-out pass to Ramirez, and it's off the mark. It's a turnover on Liberal, their second.
Panthers see if they can take advantage of this here again. But good defense by the Panthers that time, forcing the turnover.
Wyatt Trost bringing it up here for Concordia as he'll bounce up ahead to Cav Colgren. Cav with the basketball, working against Malcolm Wiltshire, looking for a pass left side, and it's deflected out by Embry Williams. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Concordia, and this Liberal defense very active to start.
Boy, very active, very aggressive.
Down low with the basketball, Parker. He'll give it off to Hobrock. Hobrock plays it off to Cav Colgren. A three-point shot from the corner rattles out, and the rebound comes to Malcolm Wiltshire for Liberal. Up the floor, Liberal with the basketball. A three-point shot on the way, and this one doesn't go. Unable to connect was Williams, and the rebound to Trost as Trost has his first board. Push it up the floor, and a lay-in is good for Veneri. Great movement up the floor by the Panthers. Veneri able to finish.
And what a nice pass. Just a great pass from Trost for his first assist of the ball game.
Three-point shot will rattle out near the top for Lopez, and a rebound underneath. Trost with the basketball. Wyatt bounces inside to Hobrock. Hobrock lays it up, misses, and the rebound comes down to Liberal. Up the floor, the Redskins running with the basketball, and the ball gets stripped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Redskins. Concordia up 2-0 to start. 5:47 left to go here in this opening quarter. Lopez with the basketball. Alex throws out front to Wiltshire. Back off to Wiltshire, who will come near side. And Lopez going to get called for the walk. Liberal has turned it over now for the third time here in this opening quarter.
Panthers have got 2 points off the turnovers the last time. See if they can do it here.
5:42 remaining here in this first quarter. 2-0, Concordia on top. Veneri with the lone 2 points scored so far in this one. Trost brings it up. Wyatt picks up the handle out front. Looking to feed inside to Cav Colgren. Cav scores it in the paint. First two for Colgren. Concordia out to a 4-0 lead, Lauren.
I'll tell you what, that was a baseball pass or a hard pass thrown like a football. He just rifled that into Cav, and Cav was able to pick it up and score.
Jumper on the other end is off the mark for Liberal. Rotello could not score it. Trost came down with the rebound, but then gets it taken away as Concordia turns it over for the first time. And now we've got a whistle and a foul on the floor. That's going to be called here against Concordia as they'll put this on Veneri. It's his first, and it's the first foul against Concordia. So Liberal will look to inbound as it'll be Lopez to play it in from the right. Nearly 3 minutes gone by, and Concordia again with the 4-0 advantage. Lopez, a 5'8" senior, to toss. Gets it into the hands of Wiltshire as Wiltshire fires a shot that misses. Rebound being fought for, and coming out with it is Wyatt Trost as Trost has his 3rd rebound. Wyatt with the basketball, gives it off to Cav Colgren, left side. Cav in the high post. Chase Parker, off right side. Trost, this one couldn't connect. Battle for the board underneath, and Concordia comes up with it. Hobrock gets it off to Cav Colgren. Cav going to the rim, lays it up, misses it, and coming out with the rebound now is Rotello for Liberal.
Well, the Panthers had a good opportunity there, a couple places.
3-point shot here on the near side, rattles out. Lopez couldn't connect, and Trost there to get it again, his 4th rebound already. Concordia leading 4-0 as we near the midway point here of this opening quarter. Cav Colgren with the basketball. Cav will bounce it right side. Veneri has it. Nick, one dribble off the Trost at the top, who will fire a 3. This one off the heel, no good, and the rebound to Ramirez. Up the floor, Liberal pushing it, but a deflection caused by Chase Parker as it'll go out of bounds, and a timeout on the floor. 4:04 to go, first quarter, 4-0. Concordia on top. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. Remaining here in this opening quarter. 4-0 our score. Concordia on top. Liberal with the basketball as they'll look to inbound it. The Redskins get a 3 on the inbound play and knock it down. It's Malcolm Wiltshire putting it in for the first 3 points of the contest for the Redskins. Trost with the basketball. Wyatt picks it up, plays it off into the hands of Cav Colgren. Cav trying to drive left side, will pick up the handle. Off to Trost. Wyatt crossing over. Gives it off to Cav on the left side. Colgren stands, holds, now wants to put it on the floor and drive. Colgren trying to dump it off to Veneri. Nick had to chase it all the way down. Out near half court as the ball now gets deflected and taken. On the fast break, here comes Liberal. Alex Lopez has it. Off to Wiltshire. He'll work it around the perimeter. In the corner, the Redskins feed it back off to Wiltshire out front. Working off a screen, he thought about a 3. Instead, we'll play it off on the near side now to Lopez. Concordia trying to keep up with what is tremendous speed right now from this Liberal team. Concordia has gone to a box and 1, and here's a 3-point shot that's good for Rotello. As he's able to knock it in, he's got his first 3 in the contest, and Liberal's taken a 2-point advantage at 6-4. And now we've got a foul in the backcourt as Trost trapped, able to draw the foul off Wiltshire, his first, and the first foul on Liberal, and we've got a timeout to the Redskins. 2:53 remaining here in this first quarter. 6-4 our score. Liberal by 2. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK.
Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, Hickory Hut, Johnston's, and Country Inn Suites for their contributions to the SIT.
.253 remaining here in this first quarter. 6-4 our score. Liberal on top by 2. They've knocked down a couple of trays, and on a 6-0 run, they've taken the lead. Cav Colgren trapped in the backcourt, trying to lob it up ahead to Asen Cash, and he stepped over the line. It's a backcourt violation and a turnover against Concordia, their second. Cash had just checked into the ball game, a 6'3 sophomore, averaging 4 points, 4.3 rebounds a game. Liberal with the basketball. Wiltshire comes near side to Ramirez, guarded by Trost. Ramirez driving. Got it stripped, and Cav Colgren comes up with the steal. 4th turnover on Liberal. Concordia pushing up the floor, and we got a foul as Cash going to the rim. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but he's heading to the free throw line. A 2-shot opportunity coming up for him after the foul on Garcia Rotolo. His first, the 2nd foul against Liberal.
Cash, Aislinn just been there just 4 times so far. Hit 3 of them, and he's going to miss that one.
Aislinn, a young sophomore, averaging 4 points, 4.5 boards a game. This is 8th varsity appearance this season off the bench for Concordia. Next free throw. This one rattles home. Cash makes 1 of 2. Concordia pulls within 1 at 6-5. 2:25 remaining here in this first quarter. Wiltshire with the basketball, working off a screen. Malcolm will give it off left side to Ramirez. Now to Lopez. Lopez driving, will kick it off to Wiltshire. Now up front with the basketball, Rotolo. He'll swing it off on the right side. Husky with the basketball, looks down. Rotolo driving, looking for a wraparound pass. In the paint, jumper on the way, good. Rotolo scores it. He's got 5 points in the contest. Liberal by 3. Up the floor, Concordia beats pressure, getting up the floor, and Chase Parker off the feed from Cash. Able to score it. Chase has his first 2. 4 different Panthers have scored. Concordia, though, trails it by 1, 8-7. Rotella for 3 will miss, and Cash with the rebound. His first. Concordia down the floor. Cav Colgren. Looking for Nick Veneri. Veneri dribbling off right side. Plays it off into the hands of Colgren. Colgren waits on the screen by Chase Parker. Dribbles up top. Swings it off near side to Nick Veneri. Down to 1:15 remaining first quarter. Trost backing in. Wyatt goes up, misses the shot. Rebound loose. Players diving all over for it, and Liberals coming out with the basketball as Alex Lopez picking up the rebound. Loose ball, a deflection, but Liberal has it. And now we've got a deflection on the baseline as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Liberal as Tyler Hobrock will come back into the contest. The junior back in to replace Veneri.
Well, this is a quick, fast-paced game, and again, it is a physical game in there.
Liberal inbounds. Wiltshire out top. Looking for the handoff. Embry Williams with it. Williams leads this team in scoring, coming in, averaging over 13 points a ball game. He's working against Cav Colgren as he'll play it out front. Shea Kerr pulls up, free throw line. This jumper off. Rotella chases down the rebound in the corner. Williams cutting in the paint, misses the runner, and Cash there to board it for Concordia.
Picks up his 2nd rebound.
Down the floor. Driving, Cav Colgren, and he's going to walk with it. A turnover. That's Colgren. Got trapped down on the baseline and tried to take a step getting out of it. Gets called for the travel. It's the 3rd turnover against Concordia here in this first period.
Well, what an exciting right now and intense basketball game. Both teams playing very, very hard at both ends of the court.
Rotella working against Wyatt Trost. Will bounce it here on the near side to Embry Williams. Williams looking inside to Kerr. Kerr trying to kick it back out to Williams. Couldn't get to it as the pass off the mark. And the errant pass sails out of bounds here on the near side and results in another turnover on Liberal, their 5th. Cav gets it into Trost. Down to 5 seconds left to go first quarter. Wyatt dribbling right. Lobs it into Parker. Parker at the rim, fouled with 1 second remaining. Excuse me. Parker going to head to the free throw line. Again, just 1 second remaining here in this first quarter as the foul was whistled here against Hunter Husky. Husky's first, the 3rd team foul against Liberal, and it'll send Chase to the free throw line. Shot on the way here, short. Concordia struggled from the line the first game out against Salina South in the loss on Wednesday. Chase with an opportunity to try to tie this game up here at the end of the first. Shot on the way, good.
Perfect.
Parker with 3 points in the contest. Liberal does not get a shot off at the end of the period, and we're all tied up heading to the second quarter, 8-8.
Should I trust you?
Huh?
Should I trust you to watch him?
I guess.
Okay. Well, every time I point to you, you give me a look like, I know.
I keep forgetting at the same time, so it's
Okay, I'll keep doing it.
I don't need to do it.
Game time.
All knotted at 8-all as we get set to begin the second quarter here in this matchup between Concordia and Liberal. Toby Nosker, Lauren Swinson with you, Kayla Seacard back at the station. It's Liberal basketball to begin this second period. And now a steal. Wyatt Trost able to rip it out of the hands of Ramirez. Trost pushing up the floor. 4 Liberal players around him, and he gets the ball taken. 4th turnover on Concordia. Up the floor, Liberal's going to be fouled going to the rim. Logan Miller drawing the contact as he's going to head to the free throw line. Asen Cash picks up the foul. It's his first. So Miller will step to the stripe, a 43% free throw shooter. As a team, this Redskin team comes in shooting 61%. First free throw on the way. Bounces off. Lauren, you've got shooting stats from that first quarter.
The Redskins were 1 of 5 inside the arc, 2 of 6 outside the arc for 3 of 11 for a little under 30%. That one's missed too. And the Panthers ended up, there's 3 of 10 for 30%.
Rebound by Hobrock. Concordia with the basketball. 30 seconds gone by here in this second quarter, and we're tied at 8-all between Concordia and Liberal. Cash going to get the ball stripped out of his hands. Miller on the steal. Miller up the floor. Lays it up and in. Logan's got his first 2 in the contest. He becomes the 3rd Redskin player to score. And now, trapped in the backcourt, Colgren's going to get the ball stripped out of his hands, and we've got a foul on Concordia. Liberal, again, so active defensively. Their quickness. And again, helping to force another turnover. It's the 5th turnover on Concordia, and Asen Cash stops what looked like an easy lay-in as he picks up his 2nd foul, and so Cash will check out. Nick Veneri into the ball game again for Concordia. Liberal inbounds. Rotello with the basketball. He'll play it off out front to Lopez. Lopez with the basketball, guarded by Veneri. Swings it off right side to Miller. Miller, couple of dribbles, will feed it off out front to Ramirez. Around the perimeter, it's Lopez with the basketball. Back out front to Williams. Guarded by Colgren. Williams gets the ball knocked out of his hands, but Liberal able to recover it in the corner. Embry Williams will back it back out, working against Cav Colgren. In a collision between the two, Colgren's going to get called for the foul. First on him, 4th against Concordia.
Again, we keep reiterating it. Again, just the quickness of Liberal. The Panthers are doing a good job, and they're playing very quick too. But right now, the Redskins are up by 2 with 6:41 left to go in the second.
Liberal with the basketball. Lopez, the 5'8" senior, on a very senior-laden Liberal team. Picks up the handle, gives it off left side to Ramirez. Shot doesn't go. Rebound underneath, tipped away, and Cav Colgren comes out with it. First board for Colgren, who comes in leading Concordia in rebounding at 7 boards a game. Veneri penetrates, kicks it off to Trost. Wyatt with the basketball, backs himself out, guarded by Embry Williams. Looking inside to chase Parker. Parker at the rim will be fouled. And he's heading to the free throw line. Concordia trying to take advantage of the size advantage that they have underneath. And Parker will be heading to the free throw line off the foul on Logan Miller. Miller's first, the 4th team foul against Liberal.
Cavs 1 of 2 from the free throw line. A terrific pass that time by Wyatt Trost. And Parker hits the free throw. He's now 2 of 3 from the free throw line.
Chase now with 4 points in the contest, leads Concordia in scoring. Veneri, Colgren with 2 each. Cash with 1. Asen on the bench right now with 2 fouls. Next free throw by Parker, and we've got a lane violation. That's going to be whistled here, and so Chase, who missed the free throw, will actually get an opportunity to shoot it again.
So that one didn't count, so he'll Got another turn here, and he can tie it up here for the Panthers. It'll be the second tie of the ball game if he can do this.
Free throw here, up and in. Parker with 5 points in the contest, and we're knotted again at 10 all. Liberal with the basketball. 2 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. The Redskins have it out front. Ramirez plays it off near side to Logan Miller. Miller wants a three. It's short. Off the front of the iron. Rebound, though, tipped out to Liberal. Another three-point shot on the way for the Redskins, and this time they'll connect. It's Malcolm Wiltshire with his second three of the ball game. And Liberal on top by 3 with 5:40 to go in the second quarter, and the Redskins applying pressure in the backcourt. Trost trying to get away from the double team. Gets it off to Cav Colgren. Cav driving. Gets backed out. Feeds it off to Wyatt Trost. We're down to 5.5 left to go in the second quarter. Parker has it down low. Parker at the rim, scores it.
Cav Colgren with the assist.
Brings Concordia back to within 1, but quickly down the floor. Here comes Liberal. Lopez with the basketball, working against Veneri. Lopez swings it off to Wiltshire. He's hit 2 threes, thought about a step back, but instead passes on it. And here's a steal inside. Wyatt Trost coming up with his second steal of the game. Up the floor, Cav Colgren with it, and we've got an offensive foul on Cav. Taking the charge was Williams. Cav called for his second.
7th turnover on the Panthers. Panthers down by 1 here. We're right at 5 minutes here to go in the second quarter. And the Redskins with the basketball. We've got an intense basketball game here, and it's fun to watch it. They'll be right down here on the floor.
3 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Liberal on top by 1. Redskins will play it off to Wiltshire off a screen. Head fake on a 3, wanting to drive. Joey Henderson's come on the floor for Concordia. Did a great job getting out on him. Lopez driving, Lopez going up, and we've got a block shot, but a foul that's going to be whistled here against Concordia. They'll call it on Hobrock. Tyler picks up his first. It'll be the 15th foul against Concordia, and it'll send Lopez to the free throw line.
An 80% free throw shooter, Lopez, right-handed.
5'8" senior, free throw on the way, good.
14-12, Redskins on top.
It's the Redskins team with 6 seniors and 5 juniors that they brought to the SIT tournament. Free throw good. Lopez able to knock them both in. Liberal on top, leading by 3, 15-12. 4:37 remaining here in this second quarter. Trost, long feed up ahead to Hobrock. Henderson with the basketball. Joey losing the handle, trying to find somewhere to go with it. Looking for a lob play to Parker. Chase able to go high and bring it down. Now Parker on the block's going to be fouled on the floor. They'll call it on Ramirez, his first, the 5th team foul. Whistled here against Liberal. So Concordia will have to inbound. They lob it into Parker in the paint, going up against the double team. Chase scores it. 9 points for Chase Parker to lead the way for Concordia, but the Panthers down 1 with 4:12 remaining here in this second quarter.
What a nice job by the senior Chase Parker. That was just went up high to get it, went up high to get the shot, and had nothing but the net.
3-point shot on the way, and this one off for Husky. Rebound underneath to Parker, and a foul going to be whistled here against Embry Williams and Liberal. It'll be his first, the 6th team foul against the Redskins. That was the first rebound of the ball game for the 6'6" senior and Parker, who comes in averaging 6 boards a game. Midway through the second quarter, 15-14 our score. Concordia down 1. Panthers trying to bring it up against pressure. Veneri, long feed to Trost. Wyatt looking inside. Hobrock going up. He walked with it first. 7th turnover against Concordia.
It was a nice pass again by Trost, just but a little bit at the feet of Hobrock, and I don't think he was really expecting it, and just couldn't quite grab the handle and get it off, get the shot off. But Panthers down by 1.
Liberal with the basketball. Wiltshire left side. Plays it off. Rotello looking back door. Bounce pass to Lopez going up. The shot missed. May have been partially blocked by Parker. Rebound, though, tipped out to Ramirez, and he'll knock in the basket for Liberal. He has his first 2 in the contest. Liberal up 3 again, 17-14. 3:17 to go in the second quarter. Hobrock with the ball in the front court. Tyler driving on the baseline, losing the handle. Players fighting for it. Veneri able to come up with it. Then he gets it stripped and taken. And now we've got a whistle and a foul that's going to be called here. And we'll see here who they're going to call it against. They're going to say it's against Concordia's Nick Veneri, as Veneri will pick up his second, and it'll lead to a 1-and-1 opportunity the other way. So at the free throw line will be Ramirez for the 1-and-1, as Cav Colgren will come back into the contest. Cav will check into the contest to replace Veneri.
Ramirez, a 68% free throw shooter. As a team, they're a 61% free throw shooting team.
Free throw here for Ramirez is good. 3 points in the contest for AJ. Comes in, averaging 12 a game. Liberal on top, leading 18-14. Next free throw, rattles off, and the rebound comes down to Chase Parker, his second board. Long feed up the floor. It was tipped, and Henderson coming down with it. Henderson trying to get it inside to Hobrock. The ball was stripped. Players fighting and diving all over for it, and they're going to give Liberal a timeout. Redskins with possession, 2:56 to go in the half. And Concordia down by 4, 18-14. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball. Liberal on top by 4, 18-14. 2:56 remaining here in this second quarter. Concordia once led by 5 to start. Liberal then hit back-to-back threes to take the lead at 6-5. Concordia fought back, tied the game up at 8-all at the end of the first quarter. But then the Redskins, using their pressure defense, the speed, the physical nature, have taken the lead by 4. Here's a missed shot by Liberal and a rebound to Parker, his third. Concordia with the basketball. Trost wanted to attack, lost it momentarily, able to recover, will miss a shot but is fouled. And Wyatt's going to head to the free throw line. A 2-shot opportunity here for the senior guard in Trost.
56% free throw shooter. See if he can knock down a couple here and draw the Panthers back within 2.
First free throw for Wyatt. This one off. We're at the bottom of the hour. We owe you a station identification. You're listening to Panther Basketball on 1390 KNCK Concordia, 98.3 FM and NCKtoday.com. Next free throw misses as well, and the rebound comes down to Liberal. Concordia has struggled from the stripe here at this tournament.
Yeah, they're 4 of 7 tonight right now.
Near side, Wiltshire with the basketball. Working off the screen. Malcolm will play it off in between the circles to Ramirez. Left side with the basketball is Husky. Off out front, Rotello with the basketball. Couple of dribbles, gets the ball knocked out of his hands by Cav Colgren. Quickly down the floor, Lopez trying to challenge him, but Colgren able to score it, and he has 4 points in the contest.
Terrific job by Cav.
Came off his second steal. Concordia has pulled within 2, 18-16. A minute 45 remaining here in this second period.
What he did so nice about that is he's able to protect himself making the layup.
Wiltshire off a screen, wants another 3. He's hit 2 tonight, but he misses here. And Hobrock there to board it. Third rebound for Tyler. 90 seconds to play, opening half. Coming up on the Panther Halftime Show, we'll visit with the head wrestling coach out of Concordia High School, Coach Josh Brown. That's coming up on the Panther Halftime Show. Here's Trost slashing to the rim, and he's going to draw a blocking foul on Wiltshire.
And I tell you, Wiltshire was bumping him and hitting him all the way down there, and he just took it right at him and got the foul call, and he's back at the free throw line.
It'll be a 2-shot opportunity here for Trost. Wyatt yet to score tonight. First free throw on the way. This one off the heel.
Well, it's very unlike Wyatt right now. Again, a 56% free throw shooter on the year has missed his last 3.
Trost preparing for the next one. It's up, and it rattles in.
Got the friendly roll on that. Hit the front of the rim, bounce, hit the glass, and down.
Makes it a 1-point game, 18-17. Minute 17 remaining here in this second quarter. Liberal, Lopez, off out front to Miller. Coming near side, Embry Williams. And we got a moving screen. That's going to be whistled here against Logan Miller as Miller picks up his second. Now the 8th turnover of the game here against Liberal will give Concordia back the basketball with a chance to try to take the lead. A minute 8 remaining here in this second quarter. 18-17. Liberal by 1. Near side, Cav Colgren. Cav gives it off in the high post to Parker. Parker looking for a dump down pass to Trost, and it's off the mark. It'll sail out of bounds. Another turnover on Concordia. The 9th whistled against the Panthers. Liberal with the basketball, 55 seconds remaining here in this second quarter. Lopez bringing it up across the timeline. Dribbles out near the top circle, taken defensively by the freshman in Joey Henderson. Left side, Ramirez. Trying to work against Trost, waiting on a screen from Miller. He'll give it off to Miller now, as Miller cutting off the right side. Block shot by Parker, and the rebound comes down to Hobrock and Concordia. Panthers down the floor. Cav Colgren with the basketball. Cav pressured by Ramirez. Gives it off to Henderson. Head fake on a 3. Now looking for a lob inside to Parker, and the pass was deflected. Liberal trying to come up with it, but Ramirez was out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Panthers.
Nice pass there by Henderson. Tried to get it inside just a little bit long, but again, fortunately for the Panthers, he was out of bounds like you said. So 18 seconds for the Panthers. See if they can take the lead right here.
Down 1, 18-17. Trost has it out top. Trost trying to drive. Stops, pops. This one off the heel, no good. Battle for the board, and Miller comes out with it for Liberal. Down to 6 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. Miller pushing up the floor. Trapped down low. The ball knocked loose by Hobrock. Cav Colgren with the steal. Concordia does not get a shot off, and we'll head to the halftime break with the Panthers down 1, 18-17 against Liberal. It's time for the Next Tech Wireless halftime report. Make your school year successful with portable chargers, Bluetooth headphones, charging cables, protective cases, and more. All found at your local Next Tech Wireless store. The latest iPads and smartphones will make your school year a breeze, so stop by your local Next Tech Wireless store today in Concordia or Beloit for all the tools you'll need to succeed this year. At the break, 18-17. Liberal by 1. This is Panther basketball on KNCK.
Redskins were victorious over Salina.
When the Salina South Cougars play, it's always the best music. This is Game Time.
Tomorrow afternoon at 1 here on this
We would like to thank Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Clinic, Hickory Hut, Johnston's, and Country Inn Suites for their contributions to the SIT.
By 1, 18-17. Concordia with the basketball.
Logan Miller double ball down to their cheerleaders over here to the left. Middle, Chase. Logan, 3. Cordia brings it up to the right. 19-18 Cordia. Right side down the middle.
knock it in. Chase, nice move on the baseline, misses a shot. Hobrock with the weak side rebound, gets it knocked out of his hands. Trost hits the deck, fights for the ball and keeps it alive for Concordia. And now Cav Colgren's going to be fouled in the paint.
What effort, what hustle by the Panthers. Again, Parker doing a nice job, but Holbrook really doing a good job inside.
And Trost diving, able to pick up that rebound, his 5th of the contest. Concordia keeps possession here as they look to go inside to Trost. Wyatt with the basketball, working against Embry Williams. Pulls up, misses the shot, and Williams there to board it for Liberal. Redskins want to run with it. Logan Miller to the rim, scores it, and is fouled as Liberal has retaken the lead by 1.
5th lead change of the ball game. We've had 2 ties.
The foul here on Hobrock, Tyler's 2nd. First foul of the second half against Concordia, and it'll send Logan Miller to the stripe. He has 4 points tonight, and this free throw off. Hobrock chasing down the rebound, already the 3rd board here of this second half for Tyler. Cav Colgren with the basketball. As Cav will operate the point. Minute and a half gone by. Concordia down by 1. Trost looks inside to Colgren. Gets it stripped out of his hands, and they say Cav the last to touch it. It's out of bounds, and it results in the 10th turnover against Concordia.
The right idea. Tried to get it inside the Cav, but just couldn't hang on to the ball under there. Panthers down by 1.
Lopez plays it up to Wiltshire. Wiltshire driving. Wiltshire to the rim. Lays it up. Missed it. Tip in. Doesn't go. But there to board it is Lopez for Liberal. Near side. Ramirez. A deep 2 is good. 5 points in the contest for Ramirez. 2nd in the scoring column for the Redskins, who now lead it by 3, 22-19. Trost trapped out at half court. Gives it off to Colgren. Hobrock now gets it. Around the perimeter, Trost with the basketball out near the top of the key. Looking back door to Veneri. Veneri scores it.
Wow, was that pretty. What an assist by Trost, one-handed, and what a finish by Veneri.
Veneri has 4 points in the contest. Concordia down 1. Ramirez knocks in a turnaround. Back-to-back buckets for Ramirez. And it's a 3-point Liberal lead at 24-21. 5:25 remaining in the 3rd. Trost into Parker. Parker scores it and is fouled. Parker able to knock it in off the window. He's heading to the free throw line.
The 5th assist for that time for Wyatt Trost, and that was a one-handed pass. Just bounced that perfect pass into him. Parker at the line. Chase now 3 of 4 from the line tonight.
Lopez trying to take the charge, instead gets called for the block and picks up his first foul of the ball game. Parker nets the free throw. First Panther in double figures tonight as he has 12 points, and Concordia has tied this game up again at 24 all.
Again, what a couple of passes, assists this time by Wyatt Trost, and that last one was beautiful and a good job of finishing for Chase Parker.
All tied up at 24 all with 5:15 to play in the 3rd. Liberal with the basketball. Ramirez kicks it out. With the ball, Rotello will hand it off to Embry Williams. Williams pulls up just inside the 3-point arc at the top of the key. He'll miss off the heel, and Nick Veneri with the board, his first rebound. Veneri up the floor, losing control of it, and the Panthers turn it over. The 11th turnover against Concordia.
The Redskins have 8 points off of those turnovers. The Panthers have 4 points off of turnovers.
Liberal is yet to turn it over here in the second half. Had 9 turnovers in the opening half. Redskins with the basketball. Miller, near side Rotello, thought about a 3, instead passes on it. Ramirez gets it at the top, working against Trost. Ramirez kicks it out right side to Miller. Logan Miller driving. Logan gives it off. Rotello, baseline shot, good. 7 points in the contest. And the Redskins back up by 2, 26-24. Near side, Concordia throws it away. Trost trying to give it off to Hobrock here on the near side, and it's tossed out of bounds. 12th turnover on Concordia. Redskins with the 2-point advantage as we near the midway point here of this 3rd quarter. It's been a very up-tempo, physical ball game between these two teams. And a turnover here against Liberal. Miscommunication between Ramirez and Rotello as it'll go out of bounds. Liberal turning it over now for the first time in the second half, the 10th time on the night.
Panthers have a chance again to tie it or even get the lead right here.
Trost operating off a screen out top. Will play it off to Veneri left side. Looking for the lob to Parker. Parker going up, misses the land. Rebound tipped out, and Veneri comes up with it. Second board for Nick. Trost has it on the right side. Wyatt, guarded by Rotello, will play it off out front. Veneri swings it off left side to Cav Colgren. Cav, shut off, kicks it back to Nick. A three. This one doesn't go, and underneath Liberal, able to board it. Rotello pushing up the floor, taking it to the rim, lays it up and in. He has 9 points in the contest to lead the way for Liberal, and the Redskins back up by 4. Trost against the double team, gives it up across the timeline to Cav Colgren. Bounce pass down low to Parker. His shot is blocked, and the rebound comes down to Liberal. The Redskins want to push. Lopez kicks it out. Rotello, a corner three, doesn't go. Rebound fought for, and we've got a foul on Liberal. Veneri was chasing after the loose ball. Hobrock came up with it, but Veneri able to draw the foul off of Lopez. It'll be his second.
Good hustle by everybody on that. Again, just Veneri looked like he had it, but then he got pushed by, who'd they call the foul on?
They called it on Lopez.
That'll just be his second.
Third team foul against Liberal. Down to 3 minutes left to go in the third. 28-24. Redskins by 4. Trost, bounce pass to Cav Colgren. Going inside to Parker against the double team. Trying to dump it off to Hobrock, and we've got a foul against Liberal. It'll be on the floor. Be the fourth team foul, as they'll call it on Hunter Husky, his second. Cav to inbound from the baseline for Concordia. Colgren gets it in to Hobrock. Going up, he's fouled again. And this time, he's heading to the free throw line for 2 shots, as they call it on Shea Kerr, his first.
And got him just enough that Hobrock couldn't get the shot to go down. So, again, Tyler going to the line. He's 4 of 10 on the season.
Free throw on the way here. Short. Kerr called for the foul, again, his first. Now the 5th team foul against Liberal. 5 team fouls against Liberal, just 1 against Concordia. Liberal with the 4-point advantage, 2:49 remaining in the third. Hobrock's next free throw off the heel. Rebound fought for. Cav Colgren trying to come up with it. Couldn't get to it, and the loose ball comes out of bounds here on the near side. And Lauren nearly ended up with Hobrock in his lap.
Hey, yeah, Hobrock or the ball, one or the other. But anyway, we missed both of them, and boy, that kind of hurts right now. Panthers down by 4 here with 2:39 left to go in the third.
Liberal keeps possession now, leading by 4, as Lauren said. Out front, Ramirez driving, kicks it out, corner three. Williams bounces off, and Hobrock with the board. Tyler on the outlet. After he picked up his 9th board, gives it off here to Wyatt Trost. Trost wanting to drive. Trost looking to attack, going up, scores it, and is fouled.
Nice job that time by Wyatt. Wyatt just took it all the way. Looked like he was going to pass it off, and then all of a sudden took it up off the glass and was fouled.
First field goal of the night for Trost. Again, leads this team in scoring, averaging 13 points a game coming in. Has just 3 right now, but he's heading to the free throw line after Ramirez picked up his 3rd foul. And Trost knocks in the free throw. Makes it a 1-point game, 28-27, Liberal by 1. 2:15 to go in the third, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. .2:15 remaining in the third. 28-27, Liberal by 1. Redskins have led by as much as 4 here in this second half. Liberal with the basketball coming out of the timeout. Embry Williams inbounds the basketball into the hands here of Alex Lopez as Concordia settles back in their defense. Panthers have gone back to the box and 1 here. Or they'll play a triangle and 2, here against the Redskins. Near side, 3-point shot on the way. This one off the mark, and Hobrock with the rebound. Tyler now with 10 boards in the contest. He has 6 here in this second half. Trost with the basketball, out front to Cav Colgren. Cav wanting to dribble off here on the near side. Picks up the handle, plays it off to Hobrock. He'll swing it off to Veneri. Veneri with the basketball, back off near side to Cav Colgren. Down to 90 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Veneri, 1 dribble, in between the circles to Trost. Now it's Cav Colgren with the basketball. Cav, 1 dribble again, double team, trying to get away from a trap. Colgren trying to find somewhere to bounce off to, will give it off to Veneri. Nick dribbling off left side, guarded by Ramirez, who's in there playing with 3 fouls. Nick trying to bounce to Trost, let him too much on the pass, and it's a turnover against Concordia. They're 13th. And again, Lauren, this Liberal defense really disrupting things for Concordia's offense.
They're playing very physical. They're playing very, very close, and they're just not giving the Panthers a chance to set anything up. But the Panther defense is doing well also, so there's an easy 3.
Lopez couldn't connect, and the rebound comes off to Hobrock again, now his 11th board. Veneri, long feed up ahead to Trost. Concordia down 1. Trost crossing over, wanting to drive. Trost to the bucket, misses the land, and the rebound tipped out long. Williams, outlet to Ramirez, too strong, and Liberal has turned it over right back.
Both teams playing very, very fast, really pushing the ball. And again, that last play by Trost was what a drive he had, and it hit the front of the rim and just fell off. But what an effort by Trost and all the Panthers right now. 33 seconds to go. The Panthers down by 1 here in the third period.
Cav Colgren with the basketball. Out near the top circle, man-to-man defense being played by Liberal. Again, they want to trap on the wings, and here's a loose ball. Ramirez had knocked it loose. Players fighting for it, diving for it, and in the transition, Liberal's going to score it. Embry Williams able to score. First 2 for Williams, who comes in averaging 13 a game. Concordia down 3, down to 5 seconds to go in the third. Veneri looking for a lob inside to Parker, and Parker's going to be fouled. It'll be on the floor, the 17th foul, and a 1-and-1 for Parker. As they call it on Wiltshire, his third, 17 foul. And so Chase with a 1-and-1 opportunity here with 1.8 seconds remaining in the third. Concordia trailing by 3.
I don't know what.
Parker, there we got a substitution here for Liberal as they brought Rotello back into the ball game. And so Parker, 12 points so far in the contest. Front end shot on the way. This one off. Rebound tipped up. Hobrock got it, but the Panthers do not get off a shot at the end of the period. Concordia down 3, 30-27 as we head to the Invitational basketball tournament matchup between Concordia and Liberal. And Liberal on top, leading by 3, 30-27. Redskins will have the basketball to open up the fourth. On the floor defensively for Concordia, Wyatt Trost, Nick Veneri, Chase Parker, Tyler Hobrock, and Cav Colgren. Logan Miller Gives it off right side to Lopez. Skips it off out front. Avalos will swing it off to Embry Williams, who will take a three and hit it. Williams, again, the leading scorer coming in, averaging over 13 a game. Did not score until the second half, but he's got 5 points now. And it is a 6-point lead for Liberal, their biggest, at 33-27.
Again, the difference in the ball game. There are 4 threes. The Panthers have yet to hit a three.
Trost going up, going to get a shot blocked as Williams comes out with it. Embry pushing up the floor here for Liberal. Williams going to take it all the way to the hoop. A collision between him and Hobrock, and a late foul going to be called here against Hobrock, but Williams is slow to get up. Tyler's third team foul, or excuse me, the second team foul against Concordia, but again, Williams is still on the floor, has not gotten up, and we've got an injury timeout that's going to be taken here with 7:16 remaining. A 6-point Liberal lead at 33-27. And during the timeout, we'll take a break. This is Panther basketball on KNCK. A.J. Ramirez checks into the contest here for Liberal to replace Embry Williams. Then Ramirez knocks in the free throw. He has 8 points in the contest. Next free throw off. Chase Parker coming down with the rebound, his 4th. Concordia, though, trails by 7 at 34-27 here in this 4th quarter. Down to 7:06 remaining in this one. Concordia yet to score here in this final period as Trost plays it off to Cav Colgren left side. Looking on the baseline to Hobrock, trying to go inside now to Parker, and the ball stripped loose. It'll go out of bounds, staying with Concordia. We're at the top of the hour. We owe you a station identification. You're listening to Panther basketball on 1390 KNCK. Concordia, 98.3 FM and NCKtoday.com. On the inbound play, the ball knocked loose and stolen by Rotello, but then he, unable to get his body controlled, coming up the floor, is going to travel with it. And it results in another turnover by Liberal, and Concordia catches a fortunate break there as they'll maintain possession.
They really do. It looked like Panthers were going to lose the ball, and but anyway, Panthers fortunate.
Lob play coming inside. Chase Parker's got 2 bodies around him defensively. Concordia's trying to use his height advantage. Liberal collapsing inside against him, and this pass deflected out. It'll go out of bounds, staying with Concordia. They'll go for a lob play again to Parker on the inbound play here, and he's going to be fouled. He'll head back to the free throw line as they'll call this on Lopez. It's his 3rd.
Chase, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Again, the Panthers down now by 7. They need to claw back in this game.
Biggest lead for Liberal. Parker trying to cut into it. Free throw good. 13 points tonight for Parker, the lone player in double figures for either team. Concordia down 6 as Chase prepares for the next one. This shot up and good.
Nice job tonight from the free throw line by Chase Parker. He's now 6 of 8 from the free throw line.
Comes in averaging 10.5 points a game. He's got 14 in this one. Concordia down 5 with 6:38 to go. Liberal looking back door. Rotello misses the shot. Rebound off the iron to Trost. Wyatt with his 6th board pushing up the floor. Double team, looking to bounce off to Cav Colgren. Cav with the basketball, going to draw a hand check foul off Rotello. It's his 2nd. That'll put Colgren now at the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Off the 9th team foul whistled here against Liberal. And a timeout going to be taken by Liberal. 6:25 remaining in this one. Liberal on top by 5. Colgren will be at the line for a 1-and-1 when we return.
This is KCB.
Cav Colgren at the free throw line here for Concordia. It'll be a 1-on-1 opportunity off the 9th team foul that's been whistled against Liberal. 9 team fouls for Liberal, just 2 against the Panthers here in this second half, and Colgren able to hit the free throw. Cav had a great night shooting at the line the other night. Colgren actually has shot more free throws than, or has hit more free throws, I should say, than any other Panther this season.
22 of 34, 64% overall.
Again, this Panther team comes in shooting just 51% from the line as Colgren makes them both. Has 6 points in the contest and makes it a one-possession game again. A 3-point ball game at 34-31 with 6:23 to play. Ramirez with the basketball. Off to Rotello. Embry Williams back into the ball game. He'll fire a 3 that doesn't go. Tip in on a dunk, misses for Liberal. But another tip in for the Redskins, and we got a foul on Concordia. They'll call it on Hobrock as Tyler's going to pick up his 4th, and it'll send Ramirez to the free throw line.
Ramirez, a 68% free throw shooter, has been there a couple times tonight.
8 points so far in the contest for Ramirez, and he'll rattle in the first. Makes it a 2-possession game again. 35-31, 6:14 to go.
They are 5 of 10 from the free throw line. This one's up and good.
Free throw good. He's in double figures. First one there tonight for Liberal as he has 10 points in the contest. Puts the Redskins back up by 5. Winner of this game moves on to play for 3rd place here at the SIT tournament. Loser will drop to the 5th place game tomorrow. Either way, that game will be played at 3 o'clock. And, of course, we'll have the Concordia game for you right here on KNCK. Under 6 minutes to play. Panthers trail it by 5. Here's Trost driving on the baseline. Going up is fouled. Wyatt going to the line.
And it will be a double bonus now. And so Wyatt at the line, again 2 of 5 tonight. The Panthers are 11 of 19 from the free throw line. That's a little bit above their average.
That's the 4th on Ramirez, so it's a big foul. And as you said, the 10th team foul, so Concordia will shoot 2 from this stage forward. Trost's free throw short. Wyatt with 4 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals tonight. But Concordia down 5. Next free throw. This one rattles home.
Got it off the glass and down.
Concordia down 4. Liberal with the basketball. Ramirez with the 4 foul stays in. He's got the ball right side. Ball knocked out of his hands by Colgren, and we got a foul on Liberal. If it's on Ramirez, he's done. So he is fouled out of the contest, as it'll be Cav Colgren heading to the free throw line, and so A.J. Ramirez has fouled out here with 5:40 to play.
A.J. Ramirez comes in averaging 12 points a ball game and 6 rebounds, and Liberal doesn't like the way the foul's called, but that's the way. I think it was a good, clean foul by Cav, stripped the ball. Got a nice job getting it away, and then when he took off with it, he was fouled. So
Hunter Husky has to check in the place here of Ramirez. And it's Colgren at the free throw line. 2 shots. First up and in.
Right now the Panthers are 12 of 21.
Concordia trying to claw their way back into this at the free throw line. Colgren with 7 points. Next free throw. Good as well. Makes it a 2-point game now. 36-34. 5:38 to go. Liberal bringing it up. Wiltshire has it right side. Working against Hobrock. Will bounce to Embry Williams. On the baseline, working against Colgren. He'll kick it off to Wiltshire. Wilshire's hit a couple of threes, decides to pass on an open look here. Finds Williams cutting, and Williams scores it. 7 points for Embry Williams. All of that in the second half. Liberal back up 4. Near side Trost with the basketball. Wyatt to Cav Colgren out top. Cav wanting to drive. Pulls up. A contested shot, and he gets it to go off the window.
What a nice shot, man. He had to go up high, about a 10-foot jump shot off the right side.
Now
There's
a blocked shot by Chase Parker. Loose ball being fought for. Tyler Hobrock comes up with it. Up the floor, Concordia with the basketball. Cav Colgren driving. Cav gets it stripped out of his hands, and it's a turnover. Embry Williams up the floor in transition. Bounces off right side. We got a foul on the floor. A block that's going to be whistled here against Trost. So it'll be on the floor as Wyatt picks up his first.
Just the 13th foul.
Make it the fourth, rather.
Yep.
Logan Miller into the game for Liberal as he'll check in to replace Husky. A 2-point ball game, 38-36. Liberal on top, and the Redskins with the basketball. Rotello on the inbound play, couldn't hit. And the rebound to Trost, his 7th. Concordia with a chance to try to tie or take the lead on this possession. Under 4.5 to play. Cav Colgren kicks it out to Veneri. Near side, it's Trost. Wyatt feeds it off to Colgren. Baseline jumper, short. Loose ball, saved from going out of bounds by Liberal as the Redskins want to push. Williams with it, working against Trost. Kicks it out. Near side, Wiltshire passes on a 3. Penetrates, gives it off, Rotello right side. He'll back it out and reset midway through the 4th. Liberal by 2. Rotello driving. Rotello to the rim. Block shot by Parker. The ball out of bounds. Last touch by Concordia. It'll stay with Liberal.
Wow, what a job by Parker that time. 4th block of the night for him. Went up, he's doing so much better. He's going straight up, getting his hand on the ball, not getting him with the body.
Out front, Wiltshire working against Hobrock.
Hobrock with 4 fouls.
Wiltshire fade away. This off the mark. Rebound chased down by Trost, and he's going to be fouled here by Miller, and so Trost is heading to the other end for 2 free throws.
Trost with his 8th rebound. We'll go back at the line where he's 3 of 7 from the free throw line.
If he could hit them both, we'd have a tie ball game again with 3:44 to go.
We've had 3 ties and 6 lead changes so far in this ball game.
Trost will step to the line after the 4th foul whistled.
And the double bonus. So.
Against Miller, 2 shots, first free throw good. Miller going to have to check out of the contest with his 4 fouls. Aldo Avelos, the 5'8 junior, back on the floor for Liberal. Trost with a chance to try to tie this game up. Shot on the way. Good. Timeout to Concordia. We are tied at 38. 3:44 to go.
What a ball game we have right now, isn't it?
Cordy calls a 30-second timeout.
With 3:44 to go.
3:44 remaining. We are tied at 38 between Concordia and Liberal. Liberal with the basketball, bringing it up. Lopez will play it off here on the near side. Rotello working against Trost. Plays it off on the right side. Wiltshire with the basketball. Guarded by Hobrock out of the man-to-man defense. Embry Williams with the basketball working against Cav Colgren, and we've got a foul on the floor. Panthers have fouls to give. It'll just be the 5th team foul against Concordia, the 3rd on Cav Colgren. Hobrock has 4. Cav now playing with 3. And Liberal, with the foul on the floor, has to play it in. They'll lob it way out front to Embry Williams, guarded by Colgren. Embry will give it off here on the near side. Rotello swings it off into the hands of Wiltshire. Now it's Lopez with the basketball. Skip pass right side. Wiltshire gets it in the corner. Clock works its way down to 3 minutes to go in this one. Lopez driving. Embry Williams with the basketball. Skip pass. Back off to Williams, near side, working against Cav Colgren. The ball knocked loose, and Veneri with the steal. Nick up the floor. Nick going to the rim. Loose ball. Players diving for it. Cav Colgren comes up with it, and Cav's going to score it.
What a steal by Nick Veneri. Deflection by Cav Colgren.
And we've got an injured Embry Williams down at the other end here for Liberal, as he is very slow again to get up. And so an injury timeout going to be taken here, as Embry Williams again left with an injury earlier in the ball game after he hit the floor hard. And Williams, following that steal, has not gotten up here with 2:46 remaining here in the 4th quarter of this one. And Concordia on top, leading by 2, 40-38. Cav Colgren again, 12 points in this contest. He had the deflection that led to the steal for Nick Veneri. And then Colgren able to pick up the loose ball underneath the bucket and finish at the rim to give Concordia a 2-point advantage here with 2:46 remaining. But again, play has stopped here with Embry Williams on the floor here for Liberal, and they're going to help him up. Again, the team's leading scorer coming in, Williams, averaging over 13 points a game, a 5'11 senior, has 7 points in this one. He left earlier with an injury, and then after the ball deflected out of his hands, has to be helped up here, and so Williams will be pulled out of the game again with 2:46 to go.
Yeah, he's going to the locker room this time, and that's too bad because, I mean, that young man, kind of a willowy young man, you know, very, very quick, and he's had a couple pretty good bumps.
Liberal against pressure will have to bring it in with Concordia now leading 40-38. Panthers able to take the lead, 2:40 to play. Liberal with the basketball. Rotello has it guarded by Trost out of the man-to-man. Crossing over, wanting to drive against him. He'll kick it out. Wiltshire with the basketball, looking for the dump down. Here's Lopez. He'll fire a three. This one off the heel, and Trost with the board. Wyatt now with his 9th rebound of the contest. Cav Colgren with the basketball. Cav driving on the baseline, looking to dump it off in the paint, and the ball deflected and stolen. 15 turnovers tonight against Concordia. Panthers, though, with a 2-point lead. 2:07 to go. Deep two, rattles out. Rotello couldn't score, and Hobrock rips out now his 14th rebound of the night. Here's Cav Colgren driving. Cav trapped on the baseline, trying to find somewhere to go. Wanted to throw it off the body of one of the Liberal players. Liberal, though, able to take it off the turnover. Wiltshire gives it to Lopez. Lopez will kick it out. Thinking about a three, but passing was Husky. Rotello gets the basketball. As we near 90 seconds remaining in this one, Concordia leading by 2 and a timeout to Liberal. 1:33 to go. 40-38 our score. Concordia on top, leading by 2. The Lady Panthers picked up a win earlier today. And she received our H&R block of the game. Stick around as we'll be recognizing both the H&R block of the game and the Next Tech Wireless MVP of the game coming up in our post-game show on KNCK.
Panther Wrestlers also wrestling at Beloit too this afternoon and this evening. We don't have any results yet. Hopefully we'll get them. But right now, it is the Panthers on top by 2 here with 1:30 to go in the ballgame.
Liberal with the basketball out of the timeout. Rotello wanting to cross over, working against Wyatt Trost. Will kick it off to Wiltshire, who will take a three. It's short. Rebound tipped up, and Trost comes out with it. And now we've got a whistle and a foul against Liberal that'll send Trost to the free throw line.
Trost has been there. He's 5 of 9 right now from the free throw line. He's got 7 points in tonight's ball game, and he's back at it. Can strengthen that lead for the Panthers.
10th rebound tonight for Wyatt.
Along with 4, make that 5 assists and 2 steals and a block shot, or excuse me, a deflection. Oh, missed it.
Could not connect on the first free throw, but a chance to put Concordia up 3 here. Wyatt with 7 points in the contest. The foul had been whistled. As Trost's free throw off. Rebound pulled down by Liberal. The foul had been whistled against Lopez, excuse me. It was his 3rd, and now we've got a whistle and a foul up the floor. It'll be on Trost. It'll be the 6th team foul, though. So it's non-shooting again. But now, one more foul on Concordia, and Liberal will get a chance to head to the stripe.
1:14 to go. Wow. What a ball game right here.
38. Concordia by 2, Liberal to inbound. Tip ball by Veneri on the inbound play, deflected to Parker, who comes up with the steal, but then on the outlet, nearly threw it away, but Trost coming up with it. Trost bounces off to Cav Colgren, and Colgren's going to score it. Wyatt with another assist. Cav Colgren now with 14 points, and Concordia leads it by 4. It's their biggest lead since they led 5-0. Embry Williams is back in, and Embry Williams buries the tray. He has 10 points, and it's a 1-point game, 44 seconds to go.
Panthers got to get it across the timeline here.
Trost trying to bring it up, and we got a timeout to Concordia.
Wow. Now we have a Rip Snorton Hootenang Wing Ding Double Barrel Deep Dish Deli right now. Panthers up by 1 with 38 seconds to go.
Tonight, Andover picked up a win over Buhler here at the Salina Invitational Tournament. Now, Lauren, listen to this. Buhler actually led Andover 43-35 at halftime.
Okay.
Buhler led again 43-35 at the half, yet Andover, with 42 points in the second half, walks away with an 80-56 win.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
So Andover comes out hot in that second half, scores 42, and picks up the victory as they take down the Buhler Crusaders. So it'll be Andover and Salina South in the championship game in the boys' side of things here from the Salina Invitational Tournament.
Wow, what a ball game. And boy, do we have a good one right here. Coach Holmes sitting right over here talking to these boys, and I think they've got a plan. Hopefully come away with a win. They've got to hang on to the ball and just take care of it. And again, it's been a rough physical ball game, but the thing is, again, the Panthers in the double bonus right now.
Carson Gilmore has come on the floor for the first time for Liberal as Concordia will inbound in the backcourt. It'll be Cav Colgren bringing it up across the timeline. Cav with the basketball dribbling off left. 3 bodies around him and a loose ball deflected. Players diving all over for it, and we've got a blocking foul that's going to be whistled on Cav Colgren. That'll send Liberal to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Oh, my goodness.
So Cav going to be called for the foul, his 4th. After the Panther turnover, Liberal now gets a 1-and-1 and a chance to try to tie and take the lead, and it'll be Embry Williams at the line. Again, he's left this game twice tonight because of injury. He came back in and knocked down a big 3, has 10 points in the ball game, and he steps to the stripe here. First free throw.
91% free throw shooter, and he ties the ball game.
Williams able to knock it in, has 11 points in this one, and we are tied at 42 with 27 seconds to go. Next free throw. This one rattles home. Liberal by 1. 27 seconds to play. Concordia with the basketball. Trost with it in the front court. Down to 21 seconds. Trost driving. Trost, a lot of contact. No foul called. He'll miss a shot. Rebound underneath to Wiltshire, and a foul going to be called on Concordia with 15 seconds to play. And no. So we'll come down to the other end with Wiltshire with a chance to shoot.
Man, what a turn of events. It looked like, Trost to me, I thought he was fouled down underneath, and they didn't call it that way, so.
Cav Colgren is fouled out tonight. Joey Henderson has to come in to replace him as Colgren's night is done. 14 points, 4 steals, and a rebound for Colgren.
Wiltshire at the line, a 78% free throw shooter.
Misses. Rebound fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball that'll go to Concordia with 14 seconds to go.
Oh, my goodness. Holy smoking jamoles, folks. We got us a ball game. Come on, Panthers. Panthers call timeout. It'll be a full timeout.
14 seconds to go. Liberal by 1, 43-42. So a timeout on the floor. Concordia going to talk over this final possession, but again, the key, and we've talked about it tonight, the smothering defense that we've seen from Liberal. Concordia has struggled to take care of the basketball. 17 turnovers tonight for Concordia. 1 above their average. And the Panthers, down 1, 43-42, have to handle it and then get an offensive look. 14 seconds to go. Panthers trying to advance to the third place game here at the SIT tournament, which would mean a matchup with the Buhler Crusaders.
Looking at you, neat thing down here, we can watch the play that Coach Holmes has drawn up, and we'll see if we can, if they can convert that the way he's got it drawn up. So
Trost, Veneri, Hobrock, Parker, Henderson on the floor for Concordia. Again, Cav Colgren is fouled out. 14 points for Cav tonight. Liberal going to wave back. 4 of their defenders past half court. The only one in the backcourt is Lopez. Concordia, they'll give it off to Trost. Down to 13 seconds to go as he brings it across the timeline. Now 10 seconds. Waiting on a screen set by Henderson. Trost dribbling off right. Down to 6 seconds. Gets a screen by Hobrock. Down to 4 seconds. Trost loses the ball off his foot. Panthers will not get a shot off. And Concordia goes down to defeat, losing to Liberal by 1, 43-42.
oh my goodness, what a heartbreaker for the Panthers. Again, they did so many things right tonight. Just could not quite get the shot to do what they wanted to do here in the bottom.
Concordia goes down to defeat as they drop this one by 1, 43-42, as Concordia now falls to 4-4 on the season. Panthers will return to action coming up tomorrow when they compete in the 5th place game at the SIT tournament at Solana South at 3 p.m. We'll take a break. Panther postgame show on the way next on KNCK.